I hope you guys enjoyed Batch Week. Now we're going to do the typical reviews for a little bit. This we're going to start with to capture the Andor part of things. This is my review of Star Wars Black Series Senator Mon Mothma from Andor Season 1. Now, this outfit is in Season 2 a good bit too, so it's pretty alright. I got this figure at Walmart for $3, and that's honestly about what I would pay. I would never have I would have never paid full price for this thing. Never in my life. The figure's just meh. Let's take a look at the box before we really get into her here. Picture of Mon Mothma. Number 7. Stuff. And that's it. Eco-friendly box. Again, not a big fan of those, but oh well. This is Mon Mothma, and she is just, she exists. She's a main character in Andor, which is a lot better than this figure. This figure is honestly doo-doo. It's really not good. It's really bad, actually. Unlike Andor the show, I'm going to say it, is the best Star Wars. I don't even think I'm the only one who has this opinion. It's the best Star Wars thing since the original trilogy. Easily. I know people say Rogue One and the prequels, but no, Andor is leagues ahead, honestly. Andor is so good. Season 2 has been amazing, especially the last 3 episodes. Episodes 8 and 9 of Season 2 are, like, perfect. They are perfect episodes. Andor goes beyond being a good Star Wars show into the realm of goated TV show. Genuinely a must-watch, even if you don't like Star Wars, because I feel like it's something you can get into even without Star Wars, you know? It's kind of cool, honestly, how good the show is. Like, it just really is that good. But Mon Mothma here is one of the central characters in Andor, and she gets a lot of screen time. She actually does get a good bit of screen time in this outfit, so that's good to know. You don't have the blue jacket, which she sometimes has with this outfit, but she does wear this an awful bit, so, you know, oh, there she goes. She can't stand for the life of her, by the way. She just can't. Like, it just doesn't happen. Oh, as I say it, she stands. As far as it goes for her, detailing is alright. We're going to just look at the arms here, which look alright. I mean, they're just big, long sleeves with some gold on the inside. Does have an open left hand, like a resting, and then she has like a holding a gun right hand, which I don't think she ever holds a gun at any point, so they just gave her that to give her that, I think. The rest of the dress is pretty good, I guess. I do like the pattern to it, the little chain up towards the top, and then she has the different kind of shades of white going on throughout it. She has this kind of like off-white for the main part, then there's another kind of pinkish white down here, there's an even more off-white down here. It's almost like a bit more of a beige even. It's pretty good. The likeness in the head actually looks really close to Genevieve O'Reilly. I think it looks really good. The only thing I don't really like is the hair color. It's a little too light. It's like a blonde brown instead of being a red. It should be a little bit darker, in my opinion. Just a tad. Just a little too light. Like, it doesn't look bad, mind you. It's just, I feel like it could be a little bit darker, and that would fix my problem with it. Because I feel like on the box, it looks a lot darker. Just bringing that in here. Like, look at that. I feel like that looks correct. That's a little too bright, in my opinion. It's not quite the hair color I would have expected. It's a little, eh. I mean, overall, the figure's just pretty meh. She has no accessories. Absolutely none. Again, just give us a data pad or something. She can't do anything. She's just a thing. She's a statue. You're not going to action pose Mon Mothma. She doesn't have action poses, and you couldn't pose her if you wanted to. If you've ever watched my SH Figuarts Whis review, I'm going to see if I can get Whis down here. From Dragon Ball, because these figures have a very striking similarity? I don't feel like I mispronounced that. Similarity, which is they can move up top, but god damn if they can't move at the bottom. If I'd reviewed Whis long ago, Whis has like little to no lag articulation. Actually, Whis has a more lag articulation than this Mon Mothma, and it's not even close. I know this is the weirdest collab you'll ever see, is Whis and Mon Mothma at the same time, but screw it. It's just for the sake of comparison, because that's the closest thing I could come up with. Whis actually moves more. I'm sorry, Whis, for even doubting you for a second there. Mon Mothma's articulation, head is pretty typical. Nothing's in the way. Forward and back. The arms, outward, no butterflies. Elbows a little above 90. Hands go up and down on both sides, it looks like. Yes. And that's it. And there's rotation there. The waist is almost unusable because it's covered by the rubber dress. It's in there. As you can see, it is in there. The waist exists in the figure. But you're not going to get any swivel. And the legs don't move. Can't move them out. The articulation's in there, by the way. It's completely in there. The legs move about this far forward. There is a whole knee joint in there that you cannot use. She does have ankle rotation and tilt and up and down. So while all the articulation's in there, because of the dress, you can't do anything. It's because it's rubber. It's similar to, again, Whis, who had this same issue for me, which was, this is plastic, so hard plastic. Nothing to do, honestly. This is pure rubber. Like, it's just rubbery. If this was fabric, this would have been 10 times better. I'm just gonna say it. They didn't have to make the whole thing fabric, but this midsection here really needed to be, like, this top part could be rubber, like this little, like, kind of jacket-looking section up here. Make that rubber, but all this down here had to be fabric. There's just too much rubber in the way, so unless you want to cut the figure up, you're not getting any movement. And really, what movement are you going to do with Mon Mothma? I don't know. We're just going to get in the final thoughts because there's nothing more to talk about. Mon Mothma is a pretty coolish character, I guess. You know, she's a senator. She's the leader of the rebellion. She's the one that ignites the spark of the rebellion, as spoilers for Andor Season 2, Episode 9. She's the one who kind of unites everybody. It's also a Rebels spoiler because that happens in Rebels before, and it's a whole thing. But essentially, yeah, she's a big part of the Rebel Alliance, and yeah, I mean, she's a cool character, but her action figure sucks. Like, really sucks. Can't stand, no posing, except for the arms. The legs cannot move anyway, even if you wanted to. There's no accessories included with Mon Mothma. There's nothing. There is nothing here. This figure is a 1. Not, you know, we'll give it a 2. I feel like it's a 1. There's no redeeming qualities here. This was a retail, full release, $35 Canadian figure. Nobody bought it because it was so bad. Unless you're a very big Star Wars diehard who has to have everything. Said the only reason I own this is it was $3. That is pocket change. That is beyond pocket change. That's it. It's the only reason I own it. Again, it's a alright character, but the figure just sucks. Unless Mon Mothma's your absolute favorite character, there's no reason to own this, unless you also want to complete the Andor shelf, I guess. There's nothing here. It's just somehow, again, somehow worse than SHF Whis. Somehow. How do you manage to be worse than Whis? Whis can't move the legs. That's what I said. Look at how nicely Whis' legs move under that plastic skirt. Look at this. Look at this. They have further rage, I'm sure of it. Oh man, it is a absolute travesty, this thing. At least Mon Mothma's a cool character. There's not going to be pictures in this review. There's no way to do pictures of this review. She can't pose. She's literally, what, we got to do morally outraged, but she has this face and her sleeves don't go down. It's just such a problem. This figure is built to stand there, posed up like the box art. That is all you're going to do with Mothma. She's just kind of a joke figure. There's nothing to do here. with this figure. She's not great. It's just a meh figure. Again, for $3, I wasn't leaving it, but by God, this thing sucks. That is my review of Black Series Mon Mothma. And that's all I have to say. This has been I'll Delete signing out.